Evening from Minneapolis, Minnesota for this Bantam B1 game between the two Bantam B1 squads in the Minneapolis Association. So Bantam B1 Black taking on Bantam B1 Gray today. This is a district game for both teams, obviously, as they face off for the second time this year. Earlier, about a month or so ago, this two teams faced off, and the Gray team won that one at a close contest, 2-1, with a late goal in the third period. So the Black team looking to even the score here and pick up a district win. Here's Colin O'Day on the face-off as we are underway here in the South Rink at Minneapolis. And to completely confuse you today, the Gray team is wearing the black uniforms and the Black team is wearing the gray uniforms today. Here comes Grady Klossner for the Gray team as he skates it in. Collins sends that one all the way down as the Black team goes for a line change. Back comes the Gray team now. There's a puck centered up front and scooped up by George Tiwan Ortiz. George in goal today after Ben Just did the honors last night against Mankato down in Mankato. Here's an offensive zone face-off for Gray. There's a shot that is steered away by George as it hits his pad now. Comes out of the zone, comes to Ben Scorey. Ben's going to skate it up. Loose puck comes to Gray. Puck sent into the zone. Now here's attempt at an outlet, but Storm can't get it out of the zone. Now intercepted. And there's an attempted shot. That's blocked. Now Grady Klossner with it. Now he gets taken down. That's going to be a penalty on the Storm as Otto takes Grady down, so he'll get called for the tripping, and we'll have a power play opportunity here for the Gray team. So Black team on the penalty kill here. 2-minute penalty to Otto. This one is kept in the zone by the Gray team. Now Tyson tries to poke it out of there, but it comes out to the point. That one's fired wide. Now this puck picked up by James Meyer. James is going to just skate it down and then dump it. 1 minute, 25 seconds left on the penalty to the Black team. This one played by Theo Tyson, and back comes the Gray team. This one knocked into the zone, picked up by Griffin. Shot from the outside, that was redirected off to the right, but Griffin sends it around. That one's going to pop out of the zone. Oh, an opportunity there for Jackson, but he couldn't get a stick on it to get the breakaway. There's a shot right at George. Nice save by George. Here's Grady. Sends it low circle. Shot wide of the net. That one spins out all the way down. George is going to try to chase this one down. George gets there, but it's wrestled away by the Gray team. Collin picks up the loose puck, dumps it into the zone. This one goes all the way down. No icing as that was off of Collin's stick. Tyson behind the net, he sends it all the way down. Not sure what he's thinking there. Face off in the Storm zone. This one fired up high over the net. This one chipped in by Colin Moose. Now he chases it down low. Otto out to Colin. Oh, and Colin fires one. Colin got a good look at it, but Theo Tyson able to knock that one down and eventually cover it. That is the first shot on goal for the Storm, as they've been playing defense most of this start of this period. 9:15 left here in the opening period, and there's a shot by Tyson that was steered away by Theo. Theo Tyson, the Gray team goalie. Unlike the Black team, Gray team has only one. I don't know. It's recording, but it looks like it's up and running. Hearing them to go picture? I could try to restart it. All right. Tell her log back. Everyone's on there from 2 weeks ago. Try logging back in. Black team with a couple of shots on goal there, but as they now lead the shots on goal 5-3 here. This one pops out of the zone. That's picked up by the Gray team. Here's the outlet to Ben Score. Ben tries to chip it ahead, but it's intercepted by Gray. And there's a missed opportunity by the Gray team. Colin backhands one toward the net, but scooped up by Theo Tyson. Now here's James Meyer from the point. Oh, and there's an opportunity with a loose puck in front. Still scrambling for it. Eventually comes away to Will Marsh. Now James sends it back in. Jackson gets pinned up against the boards. Now it squirts free, comes over to the other side. Kept in by Will Marsh. Now it's sent all the way down. And that was right on net, so no icing call on that. Storm trying to catch the gray team on a line change. Here's Otto with it. Otto fires it. Saved by Theo. Intercepted by Will Marsh. Will sends it around where Colin tries to pick it up. Colin moves. There's Colin moves with it again. He's going to skate it around the circle. Now over to Griffin. Griffin keeps it in. Now picked up in the neutral zone by Beck. That one's shoveled into the zone by Beck. Sent back in. Now there's Jackson behind the net. He's looking to center it out. Comes over to George. Now out to the point of Beck. Beck fires one. Loose puck in front still. Oh, and now Colin backhands another one toward the net, but scooped up by Theo. An obvious uptick in effort level here by both these teams as they're clearly motivated against the teams here. Theo comes way out of the net to play this one. That is going to be an offsides on the black team as that popped just out of the zone. So Black with a 10-4 lead in shots on goal, but still no score here. 5:06 left in the opening period. Here's Gray with a puck trying to outlet. Will Marsh bothering his man. Now he pokes it out of there, comes to Ben Score. Outlet pass. Goes a little long, comes to Griffin. Griffin now pokes it out of the zone. Battle down front, eventually fired into the net, into the zone. Beck now sends it right back out. That's going to be an icing on the Storm. It should be. I guess they must have been a touch there somewhere. No icing call. Back comes Gray. Now James Meyer with it. Otto with the puck. Otto skates it up. Beats his man. Tries to get a shot, but it's blocked. Back comes Gray. Jackson chips it out of the zone. Gray team regroups. They send it down.
Keep walking. I will beat you down.
So 3:22 left in the first period. Still no score. Offensive zone faceoff for Gray here. There's an outlet to Meyer, or to O'Melia, but goes a little bit too far for Elroy. Now, I thought we were going to get a tripping call on that one. No call. Here back comes the Gray team. Nice defense there, but as Martin Olson tried to get in and get a shot. And now we're going to have a high stick call on somebody. Looks like a high sticking call on Black, so that will be a face-off down in the Gray offensive zone. Puck won by the Black team, but knocked back in. There's a shot off the side of the net. Another shot blocked up into the netting. So stoppage of play here. Shot from the point. That one's knocked down by George. Another shot. Block knocked into the corner. Another save by George Q and Ortiz. He's looked very strong so far in net. So this one's shaping up very much like the last game between these two teams. Likely a low-scoring affair here. This one goes into the Storm offensive zone, but picked up by Gray. With a shot at George. Another save. And now we're going to have a penalty on the Storm as on the Black team as Colin took an elbow to somebody there. If you're going to do that, not a good idea to do it right in front of the official. So Colin got called for that one, and Storm will be on the penalty kill for the second time in this game. There's a shot right at George. Puck sent around. Kept in by Gray. Martin Olson with it behind the net. He shovels it out, but that one's going to pop out of the zone, and Gray will have to regroup. There's a shot by Martin Olson that goes wide of the net and squirts up into the air, into the netting. So stoppage of play here. 1:34 left in the penalty to O'Day. There's a shot that's off the side of the net. Ben Scory trying to wrestle this one away. Loose puck picked up by Griffin. Oh, there's another wide open net for the Gray team, but they misfired. And fortunate for Black, they were able to avoid that threat. That one chipped out of there. beautifully by Beck as that one doesn't make it all the way down, so no icing on that one. And back comes the great team. Henderson poked off the stick. Now Jackson's going to lift it out again. Looked like an offsides to me there, but apparently not. This one poked away by Otto. Save by George. Another save and another save. Nice job by George. Beautiful goalie play here as he is able to save 3 shots on goal there and eventually covers it. So 31 seconds left on the penalty for Black. Offensive zone face-off here for a great team. This one comes out of the zone. That'll kill some of the penalty. And that is the end of the first period. So no score here in this first period. Shots are 13-10 in favor of the gray team. The black team started out a little slow and then got a flurry of shots, and we're up 10-5 shots on goal, and now gray team has come back with a number of power play shots on goal, all saved by George. Hey. So black team will start off with a down a man, 23 seconds left on the penalty to Colin. And then they will be back at full strength 23 seconds in. This gray team had a game last night against, I believe it was Roseville. Roseville is actually a fairly good B1 team, and they won that game. I believe it was a 1-goal victory against Roseville. And the black team also had a game last night down in Mankato. They won that game 5-1.
They couldn't have you guys wear black and us be gray.
I know.
This is miserable.
It's very confusing. And here we go with the face-off. The black team now going left to right here. Again, just a reminder, the uniforms are reversed here based on the fact that the black team is the home team. They're wearing the gray home uniforms, and the black team, or the gray team, is wearing the black uniforms as their away jerseys. Penalty now over to the Storm. Oh, and there's a bouncing puck that got redirected but deflected. This one pops out of zone. Black team now back at full strength. Ben Scorey trying to wrestle this away now. This one's thrown down by Will Marsh, but that's going to be an icing call. So we'll come back down into the gray offensive zone for a face-off here as Colin comes back in to take the face-off. He's now out of the sin bin and back on the ice. There's an immediate shot, but off the mark. Sent around by Griffin, picked up by Beck. Beck, off the wall comes to Colin. Colin tries to chip this ahead. Now it comes to Otto. Otto tried to get it back to Colin, but that was deflected away. Now back comes the gray team. Picked up by Beck. Tied up along the boards right in front of the gray team's bench. Eventually comes out of there, sent into the corner. Beck picks up the loose puck. Goes over to Otto with it, but now that one is shot on net but steered away by George. Puck sent down in, but that'll be an icing on the gray team this time. So offensive zone faceoff for Black now. Will Marsh doing the honors on the faceoff here. Jackson and George with him on the front line. Tyson picks it up, now sent into the corner. Will Marsh sends it back out to Tyson. Tyson's going to fire one on net. Loose in the slot for a second, but picked up by Gray, and back they come. Tyson sends that one down, so that'll be an icing call on Black. And we'll come back for a gray team offensive zone faceoff here with 12:26 in this second period. Still no score. Shots are 15-10 in favor of Gray. Centering pass out. This one's picked up by Collin. Collin sends it over to Otto. Otto skates it in. The gray team controls, tries to outlet. Picked up by Black. Collins sends it back in. Now Otto with it behind the net. Out to the point. Here's Beck. Beck fires one. Oh, and that one is just wide of the net. Loose puck picked up by Colin Moose. Colin now skates it back. Out to the point to Beck. Beck fires one. Oh, that was redirected again toward the net. That was off the side of the, or off the post. This one eventually sent out of there, but chased down by Griffin. Griffin wrestles it away. Now he's going to bring it back. Griffin skates it up, gets it into the zone, but loose puck picked up by Gray. Griffin back to back. The loose puck picked up by Will Marsh, but can't quite keep the handle, and Gray picks it up. Here comes Grady in. Now George with it. George skates it up. Tries to send it across. Comes to Will Marsh. Going to be an offsides on the gray team, as that one popped in and out of the zone. Actually, I take that back. I don't know what that call was then. I thought it called offsides, but they're going to have a gray team offensive zone face-off here. May have been a high stick call. Black team was short a player. Now they got everybody on the ice, so we got 5-on-5 here. Here is James Meyer, sends it around. There's a shot redirected, and loose puck picked up by Will Marsh. Will sends it down. Colin Moose tries to catch up to it, but picked up by Beckett Keiss to now. The loose puck now comes to James Meyer. James tries to send it back in. Nope. Loose puck wrestled away by Will Marsh. Now wrestled back by the gray team, and back they come. And ooh. That one's sent all the way down. This one's going to be played by Theo. Wrestled away by Jackson, but right back to the gray team. And back they come. Oh, and there's one right out front again and fired. And that was up over George. He actually beat him, but it went up over the net. And gray team then picks up the puck and fires it in. That's covered by George. Still looking very strong in goal. Faced a number of tough shots and saved 16 of them so far. Here's an outlet to Griffin. Griffin skates it up over to Tyson. Oh, and there's a shot that's steered away by Theo. The loose puck comes to the gray team. Now they chip it out of there, but Becca's going to pick up the loose puck. Colin then sends it in. Ben Score sends it over to, who is that? Is that Beck? Beck trying to outlet, but kept in the zone. Oh, there's another shot, another save by George. The backhand shot. Oh, and a loose puck that's blocked. There's a block shot and a redirection. Oh, loose puck right out front. Oh, saved by George. Black team needs a icing here as nice save by George again as he freezes that one. George outstanding today in goal. 19 saves now. Both goalies have been tested in this one, but so far nobody able to get one in the net. Now Colin Moose is going to skate this one out. He dumps it down. Tyson comes over to try to pick it up. Now Colin picks up a loose puck again, skates it around. He reverses it back down. Loose puck picked up by James. James fires one, but that's deflected high. Now Tyson sends one toward the net. Thrown back in by James. That's an offsides on. The gray team not very happy about that call, but I thought that was a clear offsides. It's close, but it was a clear offsides, and we will have a face-off right outside the gray team offensive zone. Now it's kicked in. Loose puck comes to Colin. Colin back to George. There's a shot high up over the net. A loose puck comes to Griffin. Griffin now skates between two guys. Oh, and it's poked off of his stick. George can't quite keep it in. Now loose puck picked up by Gray and shot at Theo, or sorry, at George. Another save by George. Puck comes out of the zone. That'll be an ice on Gray team, so come back down for an offensive zone faceoff for the black team with 5:01 left in this scoreless game in the second period. James, and James fires it in. James fired a bouncing puck, and Theo thought he had it stopped, and it just skipped underneath his glove. So that will make it 1-0 now as the black team takes the lead late in this second period. That should spark some energy in this black team as they finally get one into the net. This one wrestled away by Will Marsh. Will goes up off the boards, comes out of the zone, but picked up by Gray. This one sent back in. Here's Will Marsh. Will Marsh trying to get around his man, and he does. He's got a breakaway. Oh, and there's another shot at Theo, but nice save by Theo as Will Marsh did a great job dangling around his man, but couldn't get it in the net. Nice defense there by Griffin as he steals that one away. Now Griffin with it. Griffin skates it up. Stops, waits for Colin, but that was behind him. Oh, nice shot. Another nice save by George. Another shot off the mark, hits the back wall. This one comes all the way out of the zone. Now here's George trying to chase this one down. Colin wrestles the loose puck away for a second, but it's poked away again, and back comes Gray. There's a stretch pass out to Colin Moose, but just behind him and comes to Gray. Brady Klossner picks it up. He's going to skate it out. Oh, poked away by Otto. Oh, and Otto backhands it toward the net, but he's a little off. There's Tyson. Now Tyson goes down. That's going to be a penalty. So we're going to have a power play opportunity here for the black team as they get their first shot with a man advantage. This by far the most energetic game that I think either of these two teams that played, I can certainly speak for the black team. They are really fired up for this one after losing that first game to this gray team earlier this year, as the gray team tries to sort out their penalty kill situation. They seem a little confused here. Now there's James out of the point, sends it over to Tyson. Tyson fires one, that's on net, but covered by Theo. Shots now 22-16 in favor of the gray team. This one's poked away. Gray team out to the point. Here's Tyson. Tyson sends it across to Will Marsh. Will fires one. That's off the mark. He went just a little wide with that. Now here's George. George sends it across. James fires one, deflected up. Now this one's almost sent out, but picked up by Tyson. Sent right back into the zone, but gray team there to control. Yeah, there's one sent high into the air and plucked out of the air by George. So 1:14 left on the power play for the black team. Here's Colin on the faceoff. Loose puck comes to Otto. Otto tries to send it across, but now picked up by Beck. Beck now to Colin. Colin over to Otto. And Otto fires one. Oh, loose puck right out front, but overskated a little by Colin, and he couldn't get anything on that one. Nice. Oh, nice. Wrestled away by Griffin. Now to Jackson. Jackson. Sorry, that was Ben Scory. Here's Colin behind the net. He's going to send it back to the other side where Otto picks it up. Now out to Beck. Down low to the circle, out to Beck. Fired away and steered into the netting by Theo. So 31 seconds left now on the power play for the black team. They would really like to get another goal here and put a little distance between them and this gray team. Out to the point. There's James fires one. That's saved by Theo. Now Tyson sends one right back in, redirected by, and another one fired to James, but just off the mark. Centered out. Tyson. Tyson, and it's in. Another redirection in. Tyson with the goal. And Tyson now makes it 2-0. Great job on the power play by the black team there, keeping control of the puck and moving it around and getting an opportunity. And they made the gray team pay here. Puck comes to Griffin. Griffin tries to send it in. Well, scrum in the neutral zone. Eventually it comes away to Will Marsh. Will kicks it to himself, tries to center it across, but it's deflected away. Back, picks up loose puck, sends it over to Griffin. Griffin now sends it in. Will Marsh. Now it's chipped out of there by the gray team where Beck picks it up. And that will be the end of the second period with the black team here moving ahead 2-0 on 2 goals in that period for the black team, as they got a goal from James Meyer and a goal from Tyson Jung. They have now evened it up a little bit in terms of shots on goal. It's now 22, no goals on 22 shots for Gray. 2 goals on 21 shots for the black team. Okay. And here we go with the start of the third period here. Black team going right to left this time. A loose puck picked up by Gray, still loose in the neutral zone. Comes across the other side, picked up by Tyson. Tyson's now going to skate it in. Tries to send it across to Colin Moose, but it's knocked away. Loose puck picked up by James. James sends it back in. Sends it back down again. Now, Colin moves with the loose puck. Otto wrestles this one away. Oh, he gets tangled up. And now wrestled away here by Jackson as Jackson came off the bench and kept it in the zone. Here's Jackson with it again. He gets knocked up against the boards. Will Marsh comes out in the neutral zone, but Otto picks it up and lifts it back in. Back comes the Gray team. This one poked out of the zone. Now here's Will Marsh with an opportunity. He's got 2-on-1 here, or 1-on-2, I should say. Yeah, he thinks better of it and skates it over to the circle and fires it toward the net, but covered by Theo, so we'll have an offensive zone face-off here. And that evens up the shots on goal now, 22 apiece. This one sent around, picked up by James at the point. He sends it back down, but right to Gray team. Intercepted by Tyson. Lifted in by George. Grady with a stretch pass, but nice defense there by the Storm. The black team would be happy doing this all night long if they could just keep it in their offensive zone. And there's a shot at George. Pad save. Save number 23 for the night. Now Colin with it. Colin 1-on-3. He's going to try to beat his man now. He thinks better of it. Stops. Oh, and he sends it across, but that's off of skate. Loose puck picked up by Colin Moose. Goes down into the corner. Here's Ben Scorer with it. Ben to Colin O'Day now out to Beck. Sends it down. Now this is going to be sent all the way out. That's going to be an icing call. So we'll stay right here. Now here's Will Marsh on the face-off. Loose puck comes to Otto. Otto tries to sneak it in there, but Theo was right there and covered it. Face-off, won by Black. Will Marsh. He goes down but recovers, picks up the puck out to Tyson. Tyson sends it over to Otto. Oh, and Jackson. That was Jackson. Beautiful pass by Tyson right down low to Jackson, but Jackson got the shot away, but Theo was right there. Good position. Face off again in the Black offensive zone. Loose puck picked up by Gray. Now still kept in the zone. Here's Will Marsh with it. He chips it down to the circle. Tries to center it out. That's off of a Gray. Oh, and another shot by Tyson as he made a bid for his second goal. Now this one's knocked out of the zone, but picked up by James Meyer. James sends it right back in. That's on net. And Gray team on a line change. Wrestled away by George. George has got Colin Moose, but that was too hot for him to handle. But now George picks up the loose puck. Comes to Gray. They're going to outlet. Comes to Beck, though. Now Colin with the loose puck. He sends it back in. Colin Moose trying to bother his man and wrestled it away from Beckett Kais. That's Owen Boudreau trying to maneuver in for a shot. Nice defense by Black, though, to keep him from getting a shot. James shovels that one back down in. Now here's an outlet. Nice defense there by Griffin to take his man into the board and keep him from getting the puck. Puck misplayed by Gray. And Black now controls as James Meyer tries to shovel it out of there, but it's knocked down. Oh, another opportunity for Gray there as they had an open net for a second. Another save by George. George just outstanding in net today. 25 saves now for George. Puck sent around for Otto. Otto picks it out of the corner. It's kept in. Knocked down by George. Another save for him. There's another shot blocked. Shot steered away by George. Here's Will Marsh trying to chase it down. Wow. Will Marsh needed a rest, so he just sent it in. Oh, centering pass that doesn't get to Will. Wrestled away from behind the net. Gray team trying to outlet, but they can't get it out of the zone. Gray team looks very disheveled at the moment. Now here is Beck with a puck. He goes off the boards up to Jackson. Colin wrestles this away. He sends that one toward the net. That's steered away by Theo. Back comes Gray. Shoveled into the corner. Grady with a shot and another save by George. George is seeing the puck well, and 27 saves now for George. 7:10 left in this game. And that one's almost knocked out of there. And that one does come out of the zone. And now here is Colin Moose doing a great job of being a thorn in Grady's side. Now back comes Gray. They fire a shot that's wide. Owen Boudreau sends it back across to the other corner. Now Nico Skripek with it. He skates it low circle back out to the point. That one is deflected high into the air. So 6:29 left in this game. There's a shot that's off the side of the net. Colin chips it up to Otto, sent back down in. Here is Tyson with it. Tyson trying to get it out, and eventually Jackson's able to kick it out of the zone. Puck goes to the other side. Colin tries to get there first. Now loose puck picked up by Otto. This one comes out of the zone, sent right back in. Here's an outlet over to Colin Moose. Colin knocks it into the zone. He's got George if he can get it over to him. Oh, and he tries to, but just a little wide. And there's a shot by Griffin. Intercepted by Gray. Back they come, but they seem very disorganized on offense right now. Oh, and there's a pass out front. This one comes to Jackson. He sends it over to the other side. Under 5 minutes now left in this one as Beck wrestles this away. He's going to try to outlet out, but that's just a little too far for George to catch up to it. Now back again over to George. That one sent toward the net, but kicked away by George. Now this one's lifted out of there by Will Marsh, and this will be right on net. And not quite on net as it hits the post, and will be an icing call. So here is O'Day on the face-off in the Gray offensive zone, and there's a shot up over the net. Colin trying to outlet, the shot blocked. Ben Scory trying to wrestle it away. There's Tyson, now Ben with it. Comes out to the Gray team, but now Colin is able to get it out of the zone. Under 4 minutes now. There's a shot off the side of the net. Out to the point. Saved by George. Another save. I believe that was even redirected, and George just right in great position as he saves his 29th shot of the game. .321 left in this one. Puck loose in the circle, picked up by Beck. Beck off the boards, but can't get it out. Now Will Marsh gets it out. He's got Otto with him. He sends it toward the net. Oh, and the rebound picked up by Otto, but couldn't get a clean stick on it. And it went just wide of the net. Now, here is Gray maneuvering around. They send it in deep. Beck sends it back around where Jackson tries to tie it up. Now Jackson controls it. He gets it out of the zone. Otto picks it up. Otto, one man to beat here. Oh, and he gets a shot, but steered away by Theo. 2:30 left in this one now. And we got a tripping call now. So power play now for Gray here, or sorry, for the black team here, as I believe that is Patrick Willamy is called for the trip. And power play now for the next 2 minutes of this game. 2:14 left, so all but the next 14, or all but 14 seconds, the black team will have a power play opportunity. Now George with it. George sends it back to Colin. Here's Colin in the circle. He skates it around. Sends it over to Tyson. Knocked down by Theo. George wrestles it away for a second now. Kept in the zone by Tyson. Now George with it. Oh, Colin fires one. He misfires and just missed the net on that one. Storm keep control though. Oh, and there's a shot fired by Tyson that is covered by Theo. So 1:25 left in this one now. Black team with a solid 2-goal lead. However, they'd really like to get that third one and put this one away, because a 2-goal lead is always dangerous. Oh, nice shot by Jackson as he just missed the net high on that one. Beck keeps control though. Sends it off the boards. That one's chipped away by Grady, but controlled again by the black team. Attempted redirecting that one, but it went wide. There's a shot at George. Save number 30 for George. 43 seconds left now in this one. George would really love to get this shutout here. Here's Colin O'Day on the faceoff, won by Black. James Meyer with it, wrestled away though by Gray. He does a good job pinning his man to the boards. 31 seconds left. Colin picks up the loose puck. Now Otto with it. Otto's going to just send it in. A little surprised that the Gray team did not pull their goalie. Now they pull with 10 seconds left. Yep. too many men on the ice as they pulled Theo, but they sent the 6th man out before Theo got off the ice. And that will be another penalty on the gray team with 6 seconds left here. Pretty much academic now at this point as
40 feet back.
this one's sent down, and it's in the net as Griffin O'Melia puts it away. He backhands one right into the net off the face-off. So 1.6 seconds left now, and nice, good likelihood here that George is going to get a 30-save shutout, and he does. As the black team came to play tonight and really showed well as they come away with a 3-0 victory here. The Storm will be back in action. They have a couple practices this week and then back on the ice for a game against, I believe it is Mound West Tonka on Friday night. Will be their next game. Thanks for tuning in, and until then, good night.